Actor Emeka has been trending online for all the wrong reasons, and right now his wife is involved because she has come out to say her own
Sadly,
side of
but
the story.
unsurprisingly, one of the ways this matter has evolved now is the fact that Emeki's son is now involved in the matter. He actually granted an interview with the same Trude where he talked about his relationship with his father, Emekike, and he actually said a lot of things. One of the things he said is that he thinks that he is, dead to his father, and he doesn't need anything. He doesn't want anything from his father anymore.
Started making me get scared that am I going to have issues like this when I grow up?
What do you want your dad to do or stop doing?
Nothing.
Like this?
I don't want anything from you. I don't want anything from you. I think it's 4 days ago, I realized I don't want anything from this man. He told me to go crush my head by a truck, right? That was the line for me. I'm dead to this man. I don't want anything from you.
This is so sad because you can see the hurt in his eyes. You can see, if you look well, you can see that his eyes are like a little bit teary, and you can tell that this child is hurt. And now the funny thing, he said he just realized like 4 days ago that he doesn't want anything from his father. And if you put one and two together, you realize that 4 days ago plus is when this whole matter went online again, went on social media. That means before now, maybe he didn't have a very great relationship with his father, but it was not as bad as it is right now, because now his father has granted interviews, talking down on his mother and everything. And I really just wish that, I don't know, there's nothing to lose anymore. Emeka has a new family. I really wish that he went on his movie tours without talking about he's married to his ex-wife Susan. And now this boy is saying that he just realized just a few days ago, that he didn't want a relationship with his father anymore. He didn't want anything with his father anymore.
That's easy, because you know how Nigerians are on social media, so I want to preempt that question. People will say that your mother has turned you against your dad, and that's why we are here talking. How do you respond to that?
When I met my mom, the first thing I said was I really hate my father.
When you met your mom for
When
the
I met
first
my mom
time.
For the first time.
This is so sad. I really wish these kids didn't have to go through this. You can tell the hurt in that laughter. I don't know. I just feel like the laughter was filled with so much hurt. And it's him talking about the fact that he told his mother what he felt towards his father. And the mother is like, yeah, that means it really happened. Or the mother is like concurring to what the child is saying. It is sad. I don't know. But this is just so sad. I wish this wasn't happening. But nobody knows what this boy has gone through in the hands of his father or his parents' relationship. Every time parents have this kind of messy relationship, these kids are hurt the most. Adults do things and kids get hurt. Now, I know that nobody forced this boy to go and do this interview, but I really wish he didn't. Some people will be like, oh, allow him to share his story, allow him to say his side of the story and everything, especially considering the fact that his father has come out to say bad stuff about his mother. So yes, he might want to defend his mother. And like Trude asks, people are even beginning to say that the mother is manipulating him and that children will always go towards their mother. Remember, there's news that Emeka had these children for years and refused the wife custody, and he released them to her, or she got custody after a while. And maybe that's when he was saying the first time he met his mom, he said that he really doesn't like his father. You understand? So nobody knows what this boy saw in the house. Nobody knows what he went through. But it is so sad that things are turning like this. And I remember the interview Emeka had with TVC. He was like, oh, I love my kids. He called his other kids first before he started calling his, the kids with his wife, Susan, later on. See, one thing I know that want to judge and want to say who is right and wrong. But one thing I know that most times when people bring their marital issues on social media, it's just like people will just give their opinions about matters, but nobody is really going to help you solve your issues. We will support who we will support, but only the both of you really, really know what happened in your marriage. Only the both of you. But the sad thing is that also, even when adults know what happened, sometimes some adults will hold on to lies for a very long time and refuse to release the truth. Some adults will hold on to lies, hold on to delusion that they were the right ones in the marriage, or that they were the good ones in the marriage, or that they were the unabusive ones in the marriage, and refuse to say the truth. So sometimes people know the truth and won't say it. And it's just sad that children now get involved, because look at this guy.
Look at him coming to grant interviews. Nobody has heard of him, a young guy, trying to get into his career and everything. He talked about the fact that his father said he would never be successful. Talked about the fact that his father said he should go and end himself and everything. It's just messed up. I wish that children didn't have to go through all this mess when their parents have issues. Now, I know people want news. See, we are trying to, this is festive period and people are looking for news and everything, but I hope that for the sake of Emeki's children, he does not respond to these accusations or allegations. Nobody really, I'm not saying that people don't need to hear his side of the story, but just let your son hurt and heal as much as he wants to. Don't go and start fighting your son. You cannot be fighting your wife and be fighting your son too. Your children are your children, and sometimes they might not behave well. Even you as the father might not behave well, but your children, this person is your child, no matter how grown he is. Please don't engage him. Whether he's the one saying lies or you're the one lying, just don't engage your children. Don't involve your children in this social media mess. It doesn't ever, end in a good way. It doesn't ever. But let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. Do you think Emeka should reply and defend himself, or do you think he should let this whole thing slide? Share with me in the comment section, guys. It's the Real Show. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.